XP's maxed, side quest done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on!
Showtime, baby!
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Are they trying to slow down the pace with the projectile? Denying them a breather there with the long-range fireball. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Is the fireball part of their corner game? Not shy with the grab. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strategy. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. They don't need to go for pounding them with the Latsuka. Can they stand the heat? That's not gonna hit. I think they decided to create some distance here in order to slow down the pace. It comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player two with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round two. Fight!
Pokes with the medium kick. Air slash. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to fill out the situation. Ooh, burnout activates. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Screams forward with the drive rush. Trick blast. Drive rush to keep it going. That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. Player one needs to watch and just smash it all on the drive rush. It's there. Player two gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column. Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
Here's to a fair fight.
Simple and clean. Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Tons of time left. How's player two is mixing it up and has him shaking in the corner. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Easy tip. Slight miscalculation on the air throw space. Just out of range for that throw. Confident anti-air to counter the jump in. They throw to tie the bow. Very nice corner pressure. Player two draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player one has a slight life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Lays down a whirlwind. This is the time to use fireball to chip away at an opponent. Fires without warning. Picks the air throw. Looking for a chance. Goes for the jump in. Going in? Lets off a whirlwind. This is the ideal range to utilize that fireball gap. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using throws him. Player with very tall on his level 2 super art. Right lead here, but it's still anyone's game. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Is that it, then?
Final round. Fight!
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Departure. This is gonna hurt. Pulls him and locks in and breaks. That's gonna leave him round. Raw swoop, gold fishing, and lands the count. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in. Oh, what a run! Oh, burnout. Was that on purpose? There's a burn. Closes it out. You gotta hand it to both our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
Here's to a fair fight.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Here.
Anticipates the overhead. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Both looking for an opening. They want to get in and do damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Scoops him out of the sky with the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right, what's up now? Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. What's going to follow the combo? Pops him with the target combo. Taking stock. Ooh, eyes on the sky. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Reads them. Grabs them with goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. KO. Player 1 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum?
Round 2. Fight.
Instant jumping. All right, who's gonna swing first? Grab misses. Natsu's out of the quick dash. I see you up there. The corner makes it hard to escape. Ooh, burnout activate. Player 1 can work with this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no clear leader in the fight. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Goes for the jump in. What are they doing? Player 2 really needs to take advantage of the SA. It's there! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Here's to a fair fight.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Well-timed command throw there. Player 1 with the life lead. Got a small life lead, but it's not over. The fighters are at a standstill. They gotta be cooking up something. Player 2 creates a good... Hold your breath! Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Look at the damage they can pump out with this combo. Things are heating up. Can't decide who's gonna stay pale. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. He baits them and goes in for the hug. Player 1 has the life advantage. There's been some back and forth, but no clear leader in the fight. Rebound ices him. That's a counter. Oh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Looking winded, Burnout changes the game. Kept their composure and pulled out a combo at just the right time. Player 1 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column. Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
Here's to a fair fight.
Simple and clean. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. This is a good range to test the opponent's reactions to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Solid combo. What's going to follow the combo? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Baits the jump for the air throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Got their eye on the air. Fires off the turnabout. Hey-oh. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Baits him and goes in for the hug. Player 1 decided to spend a lot of meter last round, and now they're starting off here with a small disadvantage. Time to hunker down and tough it out. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 1 can work with this lead. Goes for the jump in. A quick breather. Sneaks in above. Pounding them with the Latsuka. Can they stand the heat? Okay. Oh. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Here's to a fair fight.
Simple and clean. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Well-timed command throw there. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Both looking for an opening. They want to get in and do damage. Okay, both fighters have taken a step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Maybe time for a new game plan. Both fighters reflecting a bit. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Hits with the overhead, taking stock. Light lead opens up. Lays down a whirlwind. Jumps! So they break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming next? KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Throwing some shade. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Connects with the medium kick. Starts to push with the Arabian Cyclone. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Lays down a whirlwind. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Medium kick hits. Cyclone hits the mark, now what? The drive impact is denied. They're experiencing burner. Corner throw is it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start, they're not taking any chance. Jumps up. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Pulls him and locks in and breaks. That's gonna leave him last. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Still ready to pull the trigger on a moment's notice. Oh, what a rush. Oh, burnout. Was that on purpose? Drops him. Player 2 can't let the... Oh, stunned over the wall. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning them. Passes out the gauge right there.
Here comes real
Taking a ride on Altair. Don't worry, this ride won't cost you $1, but the life gauge gonna holler. Keeps him out. Rush that off. Oh, quad rush. Stun. You might not want to see this. Nails the street off. Oh, word? It's enough? Player 1 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Welcome to the stream.
An honor, to be sure.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait the jump? We're still early in the round. Tons of time. How is this match going to play out? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? I wonder what the plan is here. Maybe time for a new game plan. Both fighters reflecting a bit. They both need to stand firm here and deal with an empty drive gauge. Takes a trip. Player one chases him down. Gets the jump in. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. So much pressure against the wall there. That's how you take games. It's hard to fight back against something like that. This is gonna be bad news. Answers back with the drive impact on recovery. This can lead to some big damage here. Player one has the deck stacked against. What a slick combo to take that round.
I expected the story to be more interesting.
Final round. Fight.
Fireballs right out of the gate. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Connects with the throw. And just bets it all on the drive rush. Closes the distance. Nothing stops this train. Player what a rush. Cyclone super hard to show what a PhD fighter can do for you. Oh, this super art could change the makeup of this match. They're back into the corner now. Player two has the super gate. This can lead to some big damage.
So it goes.
Look at the burnout. Was that on purpose? The quick last Lalushka throws him in the minefield. And eats it. They are done. Bust out the debit card because that fight was cash money. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. An honor, to be sure.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? And on dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this ring. Gets down. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. And the super activation. You can't take the round if they play smart. Closing moments of the round. Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Player two with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Very good indeed.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here? Player two spent the SA to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit? Gets Terry, brushes that off, and keeps going. Player one can't. Ooh, burnout activates. Picks the air throw. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Rebound. They choose to spin the meter to up the damage by they're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Player two and whips. They're wide open. Picks up the counter, takes the hit, and keeps on trucking. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Trig lab. What is a raw super art? That's not gonna hit. 2, drive impact misses. A quick breather. Player 1 will have to deal, brushes that off, and keeps going. Rebob uses their drive to maximize their damage. Just goes for it at this range. Let's turn up awkward. Player 2 holding, oh my god, this thing is choking away. Getting up close and personal. So what's next? Player 2 is trouncing from above. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Back, you're done.
JP.
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
Here's to a fair fight.
Time to play.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Are they trying to slow down the pace with the projectile? Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. A drive impact. Uses the downtime to get above. Okay, both fighters have taken a step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Both players with no drive in the tank. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 chases him down. It brings out the super. How's this going to work out for them? The super art finds its mark. 3 bob. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they have to keep at it. One chance here may end this round. It's there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Instant jumping. Tap those shins. Throwing some shade. Player 2 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Saw that jump in from a mile away and parries it perfect. Player 2 will want to take advantage of the meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Sayacho adds parry to the pressure. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refresh. Burnout trigger. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Fires off the Turner ball. Player 2 will need to looking for the overhead this time. Player's overhead. Hold your breath. This is gonna be bad news. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Okay, here we go. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Impact squat. Quick medium poke. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Both fighters, oh, burnout, was that on purpose? Passes out the gauge right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Such a lovely face.
Doesn't give up and gets the win with authority. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
decides not to rush it, hits the drive. The final round. Who's gonna take this? Last round saw some incredible fortitude despite the odds stacked against them. This will be a big win if they can keep it up. Where is this going? That's a big gap. Who's gonna close it? Out of range, relatively safe. Both fighters need to find a coming for you. Links it. That's gonna leave him wrapped. Pulls him and locks it in break. Player one has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. Stone cold embrace. You can't block those. Are they going to be able to come back and smack dudes at the teleport? Let's give them some of that PDA over in the flag. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started. Fight with all your heart!
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Anticipates the overhead. Player one has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player one needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. A good chance here to recover. The drive gauge or figure out the next step. Not shy with the grab. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Holds out with looking winded, burnout changes the game. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Oh! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
For the line. All right, who's gonna swing first? Throwing some tape. Takes the high ground. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. Now you know history. Big SA hit. It's on. Barely blocks for jumping. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Kept their composure and pulled out a combo at just the right time. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Decides not to rush in without a plan. Final round. Who will gain God's favor here. Throwing some shade. The feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What? In anti-air? Oh, clutch, anti-air. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start. Oh my! Burns out. Player 1 isn't. Oh, what a rush! Break. Betting it all on this level 2 super art. Okay. The overhead denied. Down and out. Player 2 had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.